Hi, and welcome to your fourth Spanish lesson. In the last lessons, you learned to say hello, to introduce yourself, and to ask how someone is doing. But in a real conversation, sooner or later this happens. The other person talks too fast, or you miss a word. Today we'll put together the most essential set of survival phrases. How to politely ask someone to repeat. How to say slower, please, and I don't understand. With these, you won't be caught off guard in any live conversation. Listen closely and answer out loud, clearly. Let's begin. First, let's quickly recall the past lessons. Say hello and ask how the other person is doing. Say hi, how are you?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Great. Now listen to a short conversation. One person is talking too fast, and the other politely asks them to slow down. Just listen, and then we'll go through every word.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Perdona, ¿puedes hablar más despacio?
Sí, claro. ¿Qué tal?
Let's take it apart piece by piece. We'll start with a small but very important word. You use it to get someone's attention or to gently apologize when you didn't quite catch something. It means excuse me and listen at the same time. Listen and repeat.
Perdona. Perdona. Perdona.
Politely get the other person's attention. Say excuse me. Say excuse me.
Perdona.
Now imagine that the other person said something and you didn't catch it. There's a very short word, just one syllable, that you use to ask them to say it again. In meaning it's like how, but here it means sorry. What did you say? Listen and repeat.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo?
You didn't catch it. Ask them to repeat, with a single short word. Ask sorry.
¿Cómo?
Good. Now a whole phrase, the most useful one today. You ask the other person to repeat. Spanish has a verb that means can. You'll hear a question that means can you repeat? Listen and repeat.
¿Puedes repetir? ¿Puedes repetir? ¿Puedes repetir?
Ask the other person to repeat. Ask can you repeat?
¿Puedes repetir?
To make it sound more polite, add please at the end, the very word people in Spain use to ask kindly. Listen and repeat.
¿Puedes repetir, por favor? ¿Puedes repetir, por favor? ¿Puedes repetir, por favor?
Now politely ask them to repeat. Ask can you repeat, please?
¿Puedes repetir? Por favor.
Often the problem isn't that you missed something. It's that they're talking too fast. In that case, you ask them to slow down. First, a short ready-made answer. Slower, please. Listen and repeat.
Más despacio, por favor. Más despacio, por favor. Más despacio, por favor.
The other person is rattling on. Ask them to slow down. Say slower, please.
Más despacio, por favor.
And now the same thing as a full phrase, with the familiar verb can. You'll hear a question that means, can you speak more slowly? Listen and repeat.
¿Puedes hablar más despacio? ¿Puedes hablar más despacio? ¿Puedes hablar más despacio?
Politely ask the other person to speak more slowly. Ask, can you speak more slowly?
¿Puedes hablar más despacio?
Sometimes the most honest thing is just to admit you didn't understand. There's a short and very important phrase. I don't understand. Listen and repeat.
No entiendo. No entiendo. No entiendo.
Someone is explaining something to you, and you didn't catch the meaning. Honestly say that you don't understand. Say, I don't understand.
No entiendo.
There's also a slightly fuller version for when you didn't understand one specific thing, a word or a thought that was said. It means I don't understand it. Listen and repeat.
No lo entiendo. No lo entiendo. No lo entiendo.
Say, I don't understand it.
No lo entiendo.
And one last thing for today. You've heard an unfamiliar word and you want to find out what it means. You ask, what does that mean? Listen and repeat.
¿Qué significa eso? ¿Qué significa eso? ¿Qué significa eso?
An unfamiliar word came up. Ask what it means. Ask, what does that mean?
¿Qué significa eso?
Now let's mix it all up, with no hints and no set order. First, politely get someone's attention. Say, excuse me. Say, excuse me.
Perdona.
You didn't catch it. Ask them to repeat, with a single short word. Ask sorry.
¿Cómo?
Now politely ask the other person to repeat. Ask, can you repeat, please?
¿Puedes repetir? Por favor.
Now let's put this into a live back and forth. The other person is talking too fast. Apologize and right away ask them to slow down, all in one phrase. Say, excuse me, can you speak more slowly?
Perdona, ¿puedes hablar más despacio?
They repeated it more slowly, but one word is still unfamiliar to you. Ask what it means. Ask, what does that mean?
¿Qué significa eso?
Now put together the whole long survival phrase. Apologize, admit that you don't understand, and ask them to repeat more slowly. First, listen to how it sounds.
Perdona, no entiendo. ¿Puedes repetir más despacio? Perdona, no entiendo. ¿Puedes repetir más despacio? Perdona, no entiendo. ¿Puedes repetir más despacio?
Now say it yourself, the whole thing. Say, excuse me, I don't understand. Can you repeat more slowly?
Perdona. No entiendo. ¿Puedes repetir más despacio?
Wonderful. Now listen to that same conversation from the start of the lesson once more. This time you understand every word in it.
Hola. ¿Qué tal?
Perdona, ¿puedes hablar más despacio?
Sí, claro. ¿Qué tal?
And one last quick review, all mixed together. Ask the other person to repeat. Ask, can you repeat?
¿Puedes repetir?
And honestly admit that this is the part you didn't understand. Say, I don't understand it.
No lo entiendo.
Great work. Today you put together the most essential set for any live conversation. The polite, excuse me. The short sorry. The requests, can you repeat? And can you speak more slowly? The honest, I don't understand, and I don't understand it. And the question, what does that mean? With these phrases, you won't be caught off guard, even if the other person talks fast. In the next lesson, Lesson 5, we'll learn to politely ask for what you need, to say I would like, please, and to count from 1 to 5. That's the first step toward ordering something in a cafe or a shop. You did great work today. Rest a little, and then come back. See you in the next lesson. Bye. That was just the first lesson. Our app already has 140 Spanish lessons, from the very first words all the way to advanced. Completely free. Come and learn with us.